All right, Leos, welcome to your March 8th through the 14th tarot reading with myself, Rachel Stebbins-Navy, aka Villagio, Strega, for those of you who do not know me or want to head on over to Facebook and stalk me there. That is my name. All my information is either in the description below or the About section of my channel, Leos. So you know where to find me if you'd like a more guided, have a challenge or situation you want to get more guidance on, some clarity, some support with here. Get a sense of direction, as it were, here, Leos and cross-watchers. Let's see what's going on for your week. I'm doing classic Celtic cross style. Ooh, something is definitely coming to an end with starting it right out with the Ten of Swords energy here, Leos. Let's see what's crossing this, and I'll go back to that one here. Just a moment. Ten of Wands, again, end of a cycle. Okay, let's talk for a minute. You've been, what's crossing you is this oppression, this being overburdened because you're doing too much. And now, Leos, now you're like, okay, this week you've had enough. You're done and over with it. You don't want any more drama. You're done with the backstabbing, the fighting, the confusion, as it were. I know, let dog in, let dog out. It's my routine when I sit here. That's why I sit here. At any rate. So, Leos, you've had enough of a situation. It's done, it's over. It's time to move on to something else, clearly. You've got two tens, the two tens here. Ten of Wands, you're exhausted. You're waiting for the struggle to be over. You're waiting for, this is your challenge. You're waiting for things to come to a completion, end of a cycle here, collecting your resources, gathering your strength again, so that way you either can continue a fight, although this battle's over, or you can just move on from it completely. That's what the week's about for Leos. Let's see what the goal here is. Let's find out what direction this is headed and what's going on in the environment for Leos. Starting with, thank you, beautiful, your hopes, your goals, and your distant past. You got Ace of Cups energy for your hopes and goals, Three of Pentacles for your distant past, Seven of Swords here for your recent past, and let's see, one more. We'll go one more before we get into the internal stuff, internal, external stuff. Thank you. Strength card energy came into your own reading. Leos, Major Arcana too. All right, we know that this week is all about completing something, recovering from exhaustion, and being able to reap, to enjoy what you've created, being able to reap the rewards of your success. Ten of Wands energy is often the energy of working so much, so hard that you never stop to smell the roses anymore. It's about being kind of stubborn sometimes and not letting others help you, when really you'd get more accomplished if you did do that, if you did let others kind of help you out along the way. You'd have more time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, as it were. Leo, what you want peace of mind. You want some peace in your life, a little tranquility, and the divine will step in and give you this cup of emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, peace. Yes, indeed. You see the lotuses on the water here. Well, that's representing coming from the murky depths, coming from something muddy and mucky and probably an ugly situation, and watching something bloom into this beautiful flower at the surface of those emotions, at the surface of the water there. So you're hoping for peace of mind. You're hoping for some tranquility in your life. And indeed, the divine is trying to step in and offer that to you. Where you been in the distant past? You've had to have some teamwork involved, right? And maybe it's not so much anymore. That's why you're like, okay, I have enough of this crap. I'm exhausted. I want it to be over. I want to be able to enjoy this a little bit more. Because somewhere along the way, there was some teamwork, or there was learning from a master, perhaps, for you, Leos. And again, you're very engaged with things. You were learning a lot of new things. You were learning from experienced teachers, someone who had more knowledge than you, and so that way you could produce something that was more refined, that would give you the wealth you this is like paid learning too at times, but give you the wealth you were hoping for, the success you were hoping for. More recent though, you had somebody perhaps take a little advantage of you, or you yourself took took too much in a situation. Seven of Swords energy is trickster energy. And see, I saw him in the last reading too, in Cancer's reading, I believe it was. But a totally different reading, totally different vibe coming from the card then. And I think it was the same place too. So more recently, it could be someone trying to get one over on you, some deception involved. Taking too much, or you yourself having that trickster energy and fooling yourself on a situation there, Leo. What you need, what's coming to the future here? What's the near future looking like this week? Well, you're going to need to have courage on a situation. You're going to need to have some self-confidence. You're going to need to have strength, as it were, as this is the Leo card representing strength. Now, what is Leo energy about? Well, it's about self-confidence, as I said before. So there's a scenario playing out here for you, Leo. While you want that peace of mind, energy, you have to realize that you can't do it all, right? And that too takes a lot of courage and strength and self-confidence, yes, to admit to yourself that you can't do it all. Why? Because something is coming to a completion of a cycle for you. Because you are, I'm sensing burnt out is what I'm really intuitively picking up, is Leo may be feeling a little burnt out with their energy, and that's why they need the strength here to accept or ask for help even in a situation. Okay, well, let me just get right to it. Am I taking you? Yes. Okay. I'm taking you? No. You staying there? No. Okay, my mistake. Let's go. Let's see how you feel. What's your attitude about the situation here, Leo? Okay. Got 4 of Pentacles. Now, Leo, many of you Leos already know if you don't go with the flow, you don't find your success. That's where your self-confidence comes from. Often Leos, in all their regalness and all their nobility, it's because they have an innate ability to just simply go with the flow of things. They recover very well usually. This is someone who's being stubborn. They don't want to spend money. They want to tuck things away in the bank, but they're too scared to spend any more money on a situation that could help them out along the way. So this is stubborn energy, and I apologize as my screen just jumped here, guys. If the voice and the image do not match, this is why I need a new device. Nonetheless, here, Leo. So this is offering you an opportunity to kind of like change the tone of your own energy and go more with the flow. I know some of you want to save money, or you're just like hanging on to every cent you have in fear that more money won't come in, but that's not how the universe energy works. The universe works on an account of, okay, we're going to give it to you. You have faith in us. You have faith in yourself. You have that self-confidence. You have faith. So we're going to give it to you when you learn to go with the flow, when you release this energy of, I'm too scared, it's too tight. You know, you're not going to get what you need out of it that way, Leo. Let's see what external influences are going on here. Yeah. Well, there is some sort of change coming about, perhaps. Maybe it's celebration of spring. Maybe it's celebration of others. Maybe you're headed to a wedding. I don't know, but there's some sort of change in your environment here, Leo, that is cause for celebration. I can't tell you exactly what this is. I know there's actions taken on things. I know there's a lot of abundance with this external influence, with this energy of it's a happy time, a merry time for all. It's a blessing of abundance within the environment, but it's celebration in anticipation of change is the 4 of Wands energy. It's often what I get from that. Let's see then what your internal emotions are like, your inner self, the part you're not really talking about. I got 2 here for you. Conflict, yeah. Your internal conflict is going on. Leo, you wanna stay and fight with something. You want to keep fighting about something. This is why it's a conflict. And the Divine's saying, you got to have faith. This is another major arcana out for you. It's the Temperance card energy. It's got to be moderation. In other words, if you're saving every cent you have and you're not able to support how you're living, or what you want to achieve in a situation, or need to produce, something along those lines here, Leo. Again, you need to have faith in that situation, and you need to start saving moderately. Nothing's going to happen overnight for you. There's too much of a conflict going on here in this situation. I feel like there's a really strong sense that it's like you're looking for the problem to exist, Leo. It's an energy of just because you're done fighting over this, or you're done. Or you're walking away from the situation. I'm not. I'm still here, and I'm still ready to fight this. I'm still ready to challenge this situation, as it were. The divine saying to you, this is inside now. This divine saying to you, have some peace of mind, relax a little bit more, have faith in a situation. Find your inner peace, as it were. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius. And, take some deep breaths and do things in moderation. Baby steps. Baby steps is what I'm kind of getting out of that there, Leo. Might clarify that conflict. Now I got two more that come out with your overall energy. So let's take a look at this. You're walking away from something, Leo, emotionally, right? You're walking away. You're on a path of self-expansion here with this Eight of Cups energy. It's not that where you were didn't emotionally satisfy you. You're just on another journey. You're on another path that you want to explore a little bit more. It's about finding balance, especially within yourself. Harmony for the self. This damn parrot. Harmony for the self. And again, harmony and balance. This is Six of Pentacles energy, which is all about kind of like your Libra energy, your Justice card. It's all about having that balance, but it's more focused on balance of finance. Where is the community in this card? It's a sense of charitable donations and community. Okay, now I understand. You're paralleling here. Some of you Leos, and this may be the same, maybe one individual Leo who's feeling like, okay, I've got two worlds going on. This part of Leo, or these Leos, they want to go another direction. They're all about self-expansion. They're self-satisfying. They want to build a new dream. They want to see what else life has to offer. This Leo is still trying to find the balance with all of this, including this perhaps, with things that matter in the community, with their time, their energy, and just how to keep it all in balance, as well as where the money's coming from. Where does this financially support this, is what I'm really getting a strong sense of. How do they financially support themselves on their new journey, keep it all in balance, and again, I get a real strong sense of community, charity, community organizations with that card's energy as well. Let's take a look then. I'm going to pull from the Good Tarot because it's been calling me. It's been sitting here for the last couple of readings. I don't take that one yet, sorry. And I just get a strong sense there's 3 cards in here for Leos. So if I have to grab the book to clarify things, because I know Colette Baron-Reed kind of has her own spin on some of these, and gratefully so. So I've got 10 of Air again. 3 of Fire, which is 3 of Wands energy, of course. What else does Leo need to know, please? Take one more, please, for Leos, clarifying their reading. One more for Leos. One more for Leos. Oh. I got 2 more. 3 more. I'm going to take that third too. Okay. I've got 10 of Fire, which is, of course, 10 of Wands again. So we've got both the 10s that came out at the beginning of here. I've got the Page of Fire, the Ace of Wands, of Water rather, and your Lover's card energy. So, and you don't read reversals in this deck. So let me break it down. I'm going to just read it straight from the book here, Leos, even though I probably don't have to, but I just am, because it feels like the right thing to do. So let's take a look. Okay, so 10 of water. These are beautiful cards too. By the way, she did an absolutely phenomenal job with this deck. 10 of air. What am I saying? Not 10 of water. I'm looking at the water card. That's why. Behave yourself, Icarus. Good Lord. Okay. 10 of air. Here we go. Graceful endings and hopeful beginnings meet. A point of epiphany, an end to old ways of thinking. Yes. 3 of fire. Do I have any more air? I do not have any more air. So let's do 3 of fire next here for you Leos. 3 of fire. Expansion of opportunities. The fullness of creativity. Achievement. Beautiful. And we go 10 of fire. 10 of wands energy. Burning away, releasing the excess, endings, clear way for beginnings. Beautiful. Page of fire. Let me go back. Just going to go back a little bit more. Page of fire, Leos. Enthusiastic action, adventurousness, venturing forth, beginning a project, acting on a new idea. That 8 of cups is what that's really reiterating. That energy of you're off on a new adventure, you're pursuing something for yourself, but you're pursuing it with passion. When you have wands, it's about passion. Let's see. Ace of water, please. Ace of water. Oh, king of water. I don't want that. I want ace of water. Here we go. Ace of water represents unconditional love, overflowing abundance, the fertility of love. Did you have choice card? No. Okay. And then finally, it says love. 6 is love, and it looks like the strength card, but I think it's 6, so it should be the lover's card energy. The lover's card, by the way, if you do or do not know tarot, the lover's card energy was also formerly known as the choice card energy. But it is an indication of like soulmate energy and big decisions is usually how it goes. So love, oneness. It's also the point in the hero's journey, because that's what the tarot is really about. It's the hero's journey, especially the first 3 is like 3 represents the hero himself, him or herself, and then the other, until 6 here, the lover's card energy are the encounters he has along the way, and this is when the hero finally couples up. This is when the hero finally decides, okay, I don't have to go this journey alone anymore. So, love, oneness. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all a reflection of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things in ether, or what if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring. When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds, love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. That is beautiful. Leos, my goodness. There's a lot going on. It looks like there's some like changes this week. It looks like you're somewhat frustrated, but you know where you've been. You got to have a little bit more courage. You know what the goal is ultimately for yourselves. You want that peace of mind, but you're trying to balance it out here. And please don't forget to have patience on a situation. I see that you're trying to achieve something here. There's some sort of change you're wanting to make. You may, again, be saving money up, but you have to remember you got to go with the flow still, and you're not going to get more money until you spend a little bit more money, because you're sending the wrong message to the universe here, Leo. Let's see what else archangels would like you to know. Spirit, what else do you have for Leos for March 8th through the 14th, please? There it is again. Courage. I should tell you not. Says Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Now, this could have a lot to do here we've got your Strength card, your own Leo card in this Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords is not typically the standing up for your beliefs card, but it is someone willing to fight for at least their beliefs or their personal ego in some aspect. Let's see the Goddess deck. Spirit, anything else you would like Leos to know, please? Thank you. Okay, now this one we have past life. It says the situation involves your past life and memories. What this correlation is for you Leos this week, I get more of a sense of this is something you've dreamed about for a really long time. There may be like some, not nostalgia, but maybe like a childhood dream that you once had and then let go of for however long. It may go deeper than that and truly be in past lives, a situation you're dealing with, or like something that's driving you in a situation is what I really get a bigger sense of here. Pardon me, with this reading, is what's driving you. And I really get an even bigger sense, Leo, that you're supposed to kind of like let go of what you think you absolutely have to do, because you have, again, you have these 10s here, and your major arcanas are the Temperance card energy and that Strength card, again, giving you courage. So whether it's past life stuff like in this life or past life stuff in another, again, you don't have to do things alone, or you shouldn't have to do things alone here, Leo, and recognize that it's time for something new to begin. That there's whatever drama, whatever frustrations, whatever confusing thoughts, disagreements, all that negative energy that you're dealing with, perhaps at the start of the week or the end of last week even, Leos, do your best to let it go. Have faith in the situation that everything's going to work out. Don't stress yourself over things. You've come a long way. You've worked hard for where you're at, Leo. And, I'm sure that you guys are going to find a balance in a situation here at some point. So, blessed be, guys. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Take care.